The present-day building, that is Landguard Fort, is a pentagonal bastioned fortification where construction started in 1745. Additional constructions continued during the 1750s and 1780, and during the 1870s interior portions of the buildings were rebuilt due to fortification issues. During the Second World War it had many functions. It was an HQ for the coastal artillery defending Harwich Harbour. In 1944 radar was installed, and it was used as a naval port signal station that controlled ship movements in and out of Harwich Harbour amongst other important strategic wartime functions. It is now under the care of the charity called English Heritage that has maintained and managed the fort since 1995. Paranormal activity has been reported all over the fort, ranging from a 17th century musketeer that patrols one of the bastions, and so real to look at it has terrified witnesses, or the ghost of a 17th century Portuguese woman who had thrown herself off the ramparts after learning that her soldier husband had been wrongly executed for desertion. During our visit, we had been advised by the management there that a visitor to the fort had several days earlier been kicked by a spirit, possibly a ghost called Mary that haunts the ground level areas of the fort. We decided to do a short daytime visit investigation here whilst it was open to the public, and also next to a very busy Felixstowe shipping container port.
My ears are ringing. Are your ears ringing?
No.
They ring anyway, but they're particularly ringing at the moment.
Did you tell them downstairs? Was it downstairs?
Oh, Dean. It's only getting a headache. Just come. Just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that, your stomach? I just heard the head. It's kind of gone on there now.
It's one of the storage rooms for the shells, I think. Is this where Billy was supposed to be?
I think Billy's upstairs in the radio room. In that room.
What about Mary?
Mary was in the tunnels. Are there any military personnel in here?
We'll walk through to the next room, shall we?
Oh, I've got a headache then again.
Sorry?
Quite strong, yeah, stronger than the other room. Is there anyone interested in Mary?
There's a holes in here as well. There's a hole in the wall, so you're going to get voices coming around at us everywhere.
Yeah.
It's got to be tricky picking out EVPs.
Yeah, this is just, what do we call it? Checking it out, really.
Shall we walk into the next room?
Yeah.
If you try to communicate with us in this room, feel free to follow us into the next room. Picking up the recorder.
Oh, what chilly here. I'm trying to think how I can turn around. Oh.
Yeah. Any spirits want to contact us? There's Mary down here. Smells like animals down here. Pet shop. It could be outside.
Yeah.
Pet shop. Smells like a pet shop. See what I want to do. I think they had to change their clothes to prevent static, setting any gunpowder off, that sort of thing.
Really?
So had to put their clothes in here and they wear special anti-static clothes. That's for moving the shells up the shaft, isn't it?
Cartridge lift. Yeah.
Do you have a name? Were you the person that died underneath the shell as it crushed you?
Mary, you up there?
What's in there? Are there any spirits who'd like to communicate with us? Camera's gone blurry.
You're hiding in here. I always feel as though they hide people to go to a quiet place. You would, wouldn't you? Because they're strangers in your territory.
Camera keeps going blurry.
Does it?
Just somebody's trying to get past me.
Or is somebody in between me and you?
Yeah. Doing it again.
Is there someone in this room? Is Billy in here? You in here, Billy? Speak up if you are. You're speaking to Billy. Is there a Billy in here? Can you step forward if there is? Can you speak to us? We've heard about you. This is where you are. Come on, speak to us. We like you, Billy. We like you so much we thought we'd come and see you. I like the name Billy. Nice and simple. Did you name Billy? Bill? Robert, even?
You get shoved, which is
I don't know. Maybe I got shoved. Didn't like me saying Robert or Bill.
Does nobody like Billy?
Could you whisper into that black box or move it to let us know whether you're here, Bill? What did you do, Bill? Did you always work in the communications room or the map room? Have you ever met Mary, Billy? Is there anyone else besides Billy that's here? That's not going to be... Well, that's odd. I went to walk in the radio room and that's the first time that door went and closed.
Really? Did you feel it?
Try it again, yeah. Didn't close that time.
Is that Billy?
I heard some shifting going on around here. Is that you close that door then, Billy? I'll have to look back at that. I'm sure I didn't touch that door.
I'll be tempted if I come back here to do night investigation
Hmm?
to wear a military jacket. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
I want to sit on that though.
A lot of pleasurable moments experienced there.
Maybe. As featured on a recent video, this is the moment we captured ghosts on camera. The lighting inside the small room was precise enough to reveal the apparitions within. Jenny was on camera behind me. A ghost appears to walk toward me, but as the lighting was too bright outside, was missed passing through me and exiting the room. We now believe one ghost remained inside.
Just have to wait 10 hours for me to get mine.
Are there any spirits in here like to make communication with me?
Was that you just now?
No.
Was that was so clear?
Could you tap again? Would you like to make communication with me? Could you show yourself to me then? Is your name Billy? Mary? William? Mark? John? Have I had the right name yet?
Can you knock again? We thought we heard you knock. Can you knock again? Did hear a voice.
Did you?
Yeah, they're always different to voices that you hear of everyday people. Always see they're kind of like a. It is like a tuning in a radio. They come and go like boo, like that. Was that you we just heard?
Do you used to hang up meat inside here? There's hooks right above you. There's one hook that's remaining. Could you tap on the wall again?